Hey, what's going on, guys? MidTheQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 95 today for the 2005 Michigan 400 at Michigan. I would love to say Kachow right now because it's McQueen's number, but I am not saying Kachow here because, yeah, we don't have a whole lot to work. We have a lot of stuff to worry about. We have also decided. I've also decided already what I wanted to do for in terms of like overhauling stuff. I wanted to overhaul this chassis because we definitely need something. We need to make this like 74 tire grip or whatnot. We also wanted to overhaul this engine just a tad, just a little bit off screen. I wanted to do. As for the body work, we decided to repair this, and we're not building another body at any point in time. There's really no reason to. In terms of shop editions, though, it's only 4 races left, and we've had a really rough going with the Watkins Glen race. Somehow, Earnhardt came in 4th. This man right here finally got himself his second win of the season for the Mark Farton fans out there, and this motherfucker is now P6. Yeah, with our 6 wins, only 9 top 5s and 12 top 10s. We're still inconsistent as usual, but now with this average finish being 11.1, we have some work to do. We need to get top 10s and top 5s again because we got, problems here. We have a few races that might be a bit treacherous. Bristol is up next. Yeah, we won the Food City 500. Now I don't feel as scared now at Bristol for some reason. Now I don't, especially since we got another chassis that just came in as well. That we I think we built or repaired. I think we built it though. We got the Southern 500 immediately afterwards, and we got Richmond. So we got a stretch of really good 3 good races after Michigan anyway. I'm just hoping and praying we actually survive 25 laps on a field run. If we can do that, then that's great. Then we got New Hampshire, then Dover again. So those are the next few races that are on deck anyway. So let's just get right into it. We're going to use this chassis because I want to save this for Bristol because I think right there that will be our key to win Bristol, this chassis right here. So we definitely don't want to use that for this race. The engine, of course, we need to bring out our secret weapon. As far as the body's concerned, it doesn't seem to matter which one we use anyway. I mean, we could use this one. It's the same stat either way, so it's nothing too worried about. But anyway, 74 car rating at Michigan. Let's do this. Okay. Well, the first thing you notice is that we're still in 3rd gear, and now we're 4th. I took a very, very, very awkward and big swing with the gear ratio setups, because, let's be honest, I'm desperate. I have done a decent amount of runs with just pushing. I can only go 21, 22 laps still, even with this engine. So I did another run with just clutching the entire way through. I did even better. I got 23 laps. 23, maybe 24 if I'm lucky. So, don't expect me to win. But I have another idea. Alright, we qualified 12th. That is exactly not where I want to be at the slightest. As Tony Stewart gets the pole while Blabani starts in 3rd. Okay. I am not looking forward to this at all. I have an idea. I'll explain what that is in just a second.
Welcome, everyone, to Michigan International Speedway for our coverage of the Michigan 400. Michigan is known for some great racing and some fantastic finishes. Barney, what are your thoughts on this track?
This track is wide and fast. We may even see some guys go 3 and even 4 wide. There are several grooves to choose from here at Michigan.
How about the consistency shown by
Look at all the rivals.
car?
You know, I watched him in practice, and that car just looks good. Sometimes you can just tell by watching the car on the track who's going to be fast on race day without even looking at the speed charts.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year, plus he did an admirable job filling in for Sterling Marlin in some cup runs.
Chase Montgomery hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
gentlemen, start your engine.
Look at all my Joe Gibb teammates starting up in first and third.
Now, let's take a
Now,
look at
anyway,
the
as I was
starting
saying, the way this race is going to have to play out,
Dale Earnhardt Jr., the NASCAR Winston Cup
I would need
points
to
leader,
basically
will be
clutch
starting from
and
the
stay in the
number 2
draft
spot.
of someone at all times,
In the
just to
second
make the
row
strategy
are
work.
the Interstate Battery.
So that's what we need to do. So yeah, I made second and third gear completely long. Like third and fourth are just basically about the same. Of course, our get up to speed lap, we're gonna try to make them try to get as many people who stay as behind us as possible. So basically, every quarter from here on out, we have to excuse me, Marlon. We have to basically clutch the entirety of the way through. Thankfully, I've learned this from the Rockingham race. And then just shift back up to fourth. Now, the reason why I have third and fourth gear is basically almost the same, as sometimes my RPMs would get very, very high, like about the 9,500 rating. Whoopsie daisy. On in the middle of some of the corners that we go to. So if I were to have the third and fourth gear about the same, I won't lose that many miles per hour. So technically, I'm going about the same speed, in a sense. I need to draft though. I need to draft. If I had to lose a spot, I'll lose a spot. The problem is Rusty Walls is down there. He's a minus 68. I'm willing to share draft with Kurt Busch here just to get rid of this rival icon. I might need to let Rusty go by too because I can't afford to have any mess-ups or anything like that. See, don't expect me to move that many places up the field. I immediately let Rusty Walls go by because look at that, minus 68. You know why I let that one go by. But anyway, that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna basically be falling back a lot though. So hopefully we can stay in the draft with some of these people and just go the distance. That's all we have to do is go to distance. That's what I'm looking for. I need to make 25 laps per tank, but I really need some help though. Okay, I know I've been silent for a few laps. Look, listen, I'm just trying my best to concentrate and save as much fuel as I can. I'm not even worried about making a pass. I mean, maybe Matt Kenseth might make a pass on because I need the bottom for each corner. It looks like Nadu might go down the inside. Yeah, Nadu's going down the inside. I just settle back behind him now. I mean, maybe I'll get up the Rusty Walls just to get rid of that minus 68 on there. I don't want you blocking me, please, Nadu. I need a good entry in the corner. As we get to keep clutching the entire way through. This is the only option I have left. If they're gonna go the entire way through for 25 laps, this is the only way to do it. Nadu's faster than Kenseth. Wow, look at this. We're actually gonna make a pass on Kenseth. So yeah, we need to stay behind any one of these three cars as best as possible. Otherwise, this plan might not work at all. I also need to limit my time on the brakes to keep it at a minimal as we pull a slide job as the right front decides to wear at a really inopportune time. Just gotta save that fuel. Just stay behind them. It works in this game. It does work. The draft does work. I just gotta stop sliding up. I mean, I have a backup plan in the form of Matt Kenseth right now, at least. That's good. But if anything, I might have to pass like Nadu or something like that pretty soon. I just want to at least share draft of Rusty. If I can get to Rusty, that is. Oh, Nadu gave me a break. Thank God. Thank you, Nadu. Yeah, I'm out of draft range. Maybe I'll get it back here. No, I won't. All right, I'll get Kenseth back up in front, hopefully.
Number 17, down low.
It's just all driving tactically right now because we're about 11.9 left, and we completed 11 laps. I just still need to keep clutching. That's all I gotta do. I just still need to keep clutching and stay behind somebody the entire way through. That's all I need to do. Kenza might be running away with it, though, right now. Look, I don't... The goal isn't to win today, unfortunately. And I think we're going to lose a lot of sponsor prestige today. Or happiness, anyway. But that's just the way it's going to have to be today. I'm just more worried about finishing this race. Okay, so we're now to complete 12 laps. We're halfway on gas. This can still be possible if I were to just keep clutching a little bit more. I think it should be fine. I just got to stay more in the draft. If by any chance I lose all my partners, I'm screwed. So Kenton is being a real lifesaver right now. And just coast it all the way down to 170 and just get back going. Shift back to 4 so the RPMs don't get too high. There we go. Yeah, it's a real Frankenstein of a gear ratio setup for being 1.05 for the third gear and 0.96, I think, for the fourth. You can also hear me pressing the R2 button, like just pressing it, not even holding it. I'm just pressing it. Well, now I'm holding it, but oh, it's tight. It's getting tight now. Kurt Busch and Rusty Wallace are still going at it. Who's leading the race? Okay, so it's Tony Stewart. The top 3 points are still leading the way. Yeah, by next season's coming, we're gonna be winning. We're gonna go for the title. But even with the 6 wins that we have, you know, we're not gonna be winning the title. It looks like here, but that's okay. The goal is to finish P5 in the championship. Season 4 is when we go for the championship anyway. That's from what I'm seeing anyway. We definitely need a fuel efficiency upgrade and a draft upgrade as well. I need to start sucking up more to these guys, like at the speedway tracks. Oh, I went way too slow. Uh-oh. I might need to push it now. I went way too slow. Come on, stay with him. I gotta stay with him. Alright, I'm good. I can stay with him. You know, it's a good thing right now that we are faster than Kenseth. Like, our car-wise is faster than Kenseth's car anyway, which is a good thing. That means I can catch up to him in case I mess up. The fact that he's running the high side, though, is annoying me just a tad. And he just got a great run off the corner, and I just can't get up there. I just gotta stay with him the entirety of the way through. I'm doing the best I can here, because I need this. I need to make sure I make 25 laps. Even then, it doesn't even look like it's happening anyway. Let's see. It's going to be 1 lap short, looks like, here. Maybe I could try to stretch it on a second part of the run anyway of the next one, like to clutch even more. I think I might have just lost the draft. No. I need to drop back to Nadu then, if that's the case. Come on, stay with him. Stay with him. We're just hanging on by a thread.
Is there something wrong with your car? No, that was off your base.
I think we lost him. Like, we're just out of it. We're going to be very, very close just to even try it. We definitely need that drafting partner badly, though, just to save a little bit more. We're going to be 1 lap short, it looks like. It's a shame. I don't know if sharing the draft brings it any higher. I need to go 1 more lap than what I need to go here. And, well, I can always drop back to Nadu. That's what I'm probably going to have to do, just start clutching even more. I'm not even going to have to go full speed here. I just can't. I'm just that desperate for 4th gear or whatnot. What I probably should have done, honestly, if you really want to think about it, is extend the 4th gear even more. Then again, it probably wouldn't work.
tank's almost dry. Pace is falling off. Pick it up a little.
We got some we got some pit road takers already. That means it looks like they're probably going to try to go for two stopper anyway. We can't do that just yet. We have to keep dropping back. Thankfully for us, Nadu is just right there.
40, 58.
Gotta pick it up a little.
I can't pick it up a little, crew chief. You notice I'm not even going 200 miles an hour anymore.
Car inside.
I'm just that desperate for fuel. I mean, I even have to probably have to let Nadu go by here.
The 01 car is looking low.
Just go by, please, Nadu. Thank you.
We draw back a spot. Let's push it. Clear all around.
Oh, I'm gonna have to risk it here.
15 car now low.
I'm gonna have to risk it. Just think, I have to do this again on point 4. I'm not gonna make it.
40, 56.
I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start clutching it.
Car now low. We're down a spot. Keep digging. Okay, we're clear.
No.
Be careful.
There's some leaders coming in.
No one inside.
We're gonna have to beat. We're just not gonna make it. We're just gonna have to coast it the entire way through, and lose all this time
Number 42 is
just to
outside.
say we did it. Look, it's the only option I have is to hold up these guys. Okay, it's the only option, but we can do it. We're literally dry. Okay, let's do this. Come on, guys.
Made it to the halfway mark.
We just somehow did this. We're going to not be able to even come close to where we need to finish, but we can make it now as long as we have a drafting partner. This is what I want, is just to barely finish. I just want to be able to make it. The fact that we made it, that's a good sign for things to come.
Got some traffic. Easy on the merge. Hold your line.
Of course, we're going to short shift the entire way through, and let's try our best to get the finish we can. Look, we're not going to get anywhere higher than like where we should finish anyway. But as long as I make a second pit stop, we're okay.
38, 52.
That was a great lap.
Whoa, hi Robbie.
Nice pass.
Well, there goes that drafting partner.
Clear, buddy.
I don't even know, man. I think we just lost Steve Park because of that too. Well, we got Ward Burton, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's the receiving end of the push. All right, maybe we get all our time back here in this corner anyway. So let's see, can we get something back? Oh, we got Mike Bliss, Steve Park. I guess we'll draft off of Mike Bliss. I wonder if share drafting has anything to do with like performance that we have with the fuel.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because like I said, the point of this race is to not win, but to basically survive. I wonder if share drafting saves me more fuel than just regular drafting. I'm willing to find out, actually. Let's go find out. Let's go share draft with Mike. You know, he was a former Joe Gibbs racing driver, because, well, why not? We say that as we immediately don't draft with him anymore, because he's on the high side.
Was quick. Let's do it again.
Oh, no, Mike just blew up right in front of me. That's a shame. All right, well, that's a shame for Mike Bliss. He literally blew up right in front of us. All right, so now we need to have a different partner. Looks like you're the man, Steve Park. Carry me to victory, yeah? or at least to the end of the race.
Number 30, up high.
It is clear that I'm faster than him and, well, everyone else that's, like, on the type strategy that I'm on. But I can't... I need to get to Kenny now because these guys are so slow.
39-2.
And you know my relationship status with Kenny.
You're clear.
Not good. So... the way he's been performing this season, he might retire anyway, so I don't feel too bad.
The 22
But
car
Ward
is
might be
still
faster than us. Oh, hold on to it now.
Hold your line. He's still there.
Yeah, basically what we need to do is just keep doing this the entire race.
Dropping back. What's wrong?
I hate how I have to do this
We're clear.
and not finish where we need to finish. But I'm relying on more people to take 2 stoppers here now, actually. Because I believe that they might need to.
Inside.
Yeah, it looks like Ward might be pulling away. I have to get behind Kenny here. Thankfully, we can clutch so early.
We're down a spot. Keep digging.
Just get right behind Steve Park.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Things are looking okay right now, fuel-wise. We just got to make another 15 laps. I think we might be able to do it. We're going to be a lap down, though. That's the problem.
Keep running that line.
So we only really need to lap 14 more times now. Look, the plan was never to win. It was just to finish the race on 1 stop. I think the next thing we definitely need, though, thankfully it's coming pretty soon, is the efficiency. But next season, crunch time, when it comes to, like, winning, like at Michigan, I think we could go win it then. I'll have to do yet another long run just to find out, though. It's all about that efficiency, baby. That's all we need to worry about. And sorry, this race is not up to snuff or not up to par for some of you people that have the expectations to do so, MBNA included.
38-86.
Run some more
You
like
knew
that
this was
one.
coming.
Still beside
You knew I had to do something to try to make it on 1 stop,
Still
though.
there.
And we gave it our best, and we can't go full throttling with this engine, sadly enough.
23 car is
So,
still there.
there's
Halfway on
that.
the gas.
So now we're about 12 laps to
Still
go.
there.
Or so, anyway. 13 or 12 laps to go, anyway. But
Hold your line. He's still there.
we're getting really close on fuel.
Okay. We're clear.
That we can make it on no stops.
Your right rear tire's wearing down.
It's all we have to do is keep stay behind these 2 guys. I am in no rush to get up there. If we get lapped, we get lapped. That means we have 1 less lap of fuel to worry about.
22.
Especially since now Chase Montgomery is about to get lapped as well. Well, there's Tony Stewart ready to lap us. So we have about 10 more laps left of this race. Unfortunately, we're a lap car, but it happens to be that way sometimes. We'll try to get out of his way, of course, and just probably hold up. We'll probably hold up Dale Jr. actually if we can.
10 laps to go.
Anyway, we're gonna let Stewart go by on the bottom here.
Number 20 is going to lap you.
It's not what I wanted to do though. It'd be lapped by the 20 car.
Usually see him block you.
It's not what I wanted to do at the slightest.
You're clear.
It just happens to be this way sometimes, and not every race can be good, I'm afraid.
Got 1 down low.
But just think of it this way, though. It's all for the end of the race. If they can't make it on fuel, then that's good news for me. But it doesn't look like we're going to make it. We're probably going to be just a little bit short.
The 30 car
But
is
let's see, though. Let's see if we keep drafting, though. That's all we have to do is keep staying behind these guys, these two drivers. That's all we have to do. Stewart just has a major lead, by the way. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. We're almost allies with Kenny Wallace. That is absolutely cursed. Thankfully, Steve Park will not be as cursed.
Take a look at the fuel gauge.
I lost attention to that corner at all. I don't know what I was doing, to be honest. I missed a shift or whatever or something like that, and it just messed up on me. So now we're going to be a little bit playing with the ending there.
41,
We could try to
42.
hold up Dale Jr. anyway, but there's really no need. But we need to draft off of somebody quick. We're just being a roadblock to Earnhardt Jr. right now. Junior fans look away. This is not suitable for children. But 5 laps to go anyway, for the racers anyway, the race leaders anyway. 6 to go for us, 5 to go for them. It's going to be 4 laps to go but this time. We're about to get out-raced by a field filler. Because I hit the wall, because I wasn't paying a fucking attention. I lost what gear I was in.
Come on, you can do better.
But yeah, it just happens to be that way for us anyway. I just lost sight of what gear I was in. I heard myself get really, really high on the RPMs. I was in second gear. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna blow the motor, aren't I? And that would not be good for us, because if the motor went boom boom, then no bueno. Anyway, 3 laps to go for the leaders, 4 laps to go for us.
Car is coming low. Got one down low. 40, 19.
You're a little off the pace.
Clear on both sides. Far down low. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. You're clear.
You know it's sad that when you're getting outraced by both the field fillers today, because you just don't have the efficiency or engine power or anything like that or whatever to keep at it with these guys.
Now, are you gonna be out of
But thankfully, the nightmare's almost over.
Steady. 3 wide.
Some people are pitting in, so that's good for us. That means we'll gain at least a few spots when this is all said and done.
72 car is
Was that
still
Junior
there.
that pitted? I think that might have been Junior that pitted. Junior just pitted.
40, 13.
Junior just pitted.
Lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back.
We're probably not going to get that spot back, though, because we're too far back.
172, down low. You're dropping back. What's wrong?
We might be very, very close. But in terms of, like, raw speed, we're not getting that back. I mean, on the last lap, we'll go for it as the field filler of Kirk Shelmerdine. I mean, Dave Dunn
Got one outside.
gets in our way a little bit there. Got 2 laps to go, or 1 lap to go now, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Out of my way, you other field filler. All right, let's see. How many more spots that can be gained? Top 20, it looks like, so far. I don't think we really need to push. Maybe we do need to push now, actually. As we get tight. Fuck. We probably would have made it 1 more lap, honest to goodness. But coming off of turn 4, looks like, oh, there goes Chase Montgomery. He's out. We're loose now. We're initial D'ing it, trying to race against friggin' Chase Montgomery of all people. He's out. Can we make any more people to passes? But we did it. We went the distance, and we're gonna finish in P20.
65. This one's over.
Well, it could have been much worse, I suppose. We'll get them next time.
We got outraced by both the field fillers, but we finished. That's all that matters.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for now. Thanks for joining us. Next up is Bristol.
We did it. We went the distance. That was probably our best finish at Michigan, but we earned no money. That's a bit of an issue for us, though. We definitely need to get that back, the prestige and the happiness anyway. We definitely need to get that back. Unfortunately, that finish really hindered us a lot there. I mean, good for Tony Stewart, though. He got himself another win. He dominated the friggin' race. Holy smokes. Junior had a howler because Harvick got second. He went down the pits, remind you. I mean, Labonte finished 8th, which is good. Rudd finished 7th, which of course that was already spelled disaster for us. Junior finished 16th. We finished 20th. So we still lost points. But yeah, like I said, season 4, it's crunch time for us anyway. We're going for it all anyway. But so it looks like we're probably not going to be able to get the championship at this point. We're a bit far back, but you know, when we get more like upgrades like the drafting and the efficiency is honestly going to be the key figure here. And later on down the line, you'll understand why I don't want to do like any more upgrades for the chassis grip, downforce, and the engine power. You're going to have to wait a good bit though for me to explain that further. Normally, I'd be scared about Bristol coming up, but then remember where we had our coast to coast where we won and got the pole somehow? Let's see. Do we have anything like ready for that? Oh, we do. We do have chassis number 8 ready to go. Oh yeah, this one has like a... Well, I can't overhaul this one, but... with the 74 grips, 76 wear. looking good. 72, 73, or 74 anyway, looking pretty good. And even the downforce, we'll probably just use that one as well. It looks pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Prestige went down a little bit, but that's okay. What about our sponsorship? It is okay. Not good. Not good on the happiness. They completely dropped off there. So we definitely need to perform well for them next race. But you know the drill. The nighttime paint scheme's coming up next race, where the silver is going to be on the hood now instead of the black. But anyway, we'll catch you next time at Bristol. I'm very excited for Bristol now compared to like what we had last time. I can't wait to do some laps or whatnot on that track. But as always, we'll see you next time. And make sure you hit the likes, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 400. Let's see if we can get there by the end of the season anyway. Anyways, we'll see you next time at Bristol.